Okay, and let's just continue right where we left off. Going deeper and deeper, deeper and deeper, deeper and deeper. Okay, backing the fuck away because that's a Hydra, and thus far Hydras have not ended well for me. Trying another staircase. I'm pretty sure that the Hydra on the last one will have left by now. Possibly to go, you know, where we just saw the Hydra going. So, let's branch out accordingly. I need to make an army so that I feel less afraid. That right there is a textbook army. I almost wonder... Hang on, I'm gonna let them come to me first, and I'll let them take one more step, and then I'm gonna use the Lee's ability. Hang on. Rapid deconstruction. Definitely a good spell. Like, I've never used this spell before, and it's tricky to think of ways to make it work, but if you can think of a way to influence the scenario setting so that your target is is in range of it, it's great. Okay, definitely gonna eat and raise dead a couple times to make sure that all of these guys become my allies. Okay. What occurs to me, petrify turns things into stone. Turning things into stone is a great setup for shattering them. I wonder if this actually works, and even if it doesn't, if I can get my... I've never actually used... This is a great day for me to use spells I don't know. I've never actually used Petrify before. If Petrify works as like a paralysis, perhaps? Let's see. So, Petrify you. Moving slowly. Moving slowly. Still moving slowly. Still moving slowly. Stops moving altogether. He's been turned into a petrified. Can you guys stop attacking, please? Now we'll use rapid deconstruction on him. And oh my god, he blows up. That's freaking awesome. The damage, however, leaves much to be desired. Definitely cool that worked. I gotta give props where it's due. That was a fun little experiment, but I don't know that this is actually going to prove to be a good damage dealer to me. I want to kill this guy really badly. This is the perfect setup. So let's start off with Lesser Servants of Malph to make sure that I have what it'll take to do it. Okay. He's in range of my most basic attacks, so let's see if there's anything else I can hit him with. Definitely going to attempt to petrify him. He's resisted twice, and I don't want to take a third shot at it, so let's lure him directly into me with a pain, and then walk away. Nope. He is not just strong, he's completely ignoring our meager attempts to deal him damage. There we go. Something got through to him. I don't know which attack it was exactly, and I don't need to know which attack it was exactly. It was enough. Okay, let's go ahead and replace all of my allies with a Hydra, which has thus far, in the Lair at least, proven to be the best ally. And make the skeleton out of this guy. And let's dump some of this crap. I don't need paralysis, and I don't need rotting chunks, and I don't need a helmet. Nothing of quaffable interest. In fact, just to make sure I haven't missed a whole bunch. Is there like potions lying around somewhere? No, not really, no. Okay, my My mana is kind of looking a little bit lowish. Definitely something I want a chance to regenerate, and if I can... There we go. First one to snag some health off that guy. Ooh, it's a yak. In my experience, they're usually followed by other yaks. But let's rapidly deconstruct. I think that actually blew up the wall. So I guess that's that when you say rapid deconstruction, it involves some actual deconstruction. Let's back away one so that... okay, fine. See, this is my irritation. The summon should have stayed still, so we could have set up this positional fight perfectly. Instead, the result of my trying to set up a positional fight is that I fed him a summon. And then you would think, well, maybe my faster summon will go first, you know, who would in this case definitely not be... who would definitely have been the Hydra, who would not have died, but nope! Summon handling is not effective. And they're not summons, I keep saying that, they're undeads, whatever. Let's max out this whip, so it's +5/+5, and then use the E-scroll to make it +6/+6. Acquirement. I don't know, I don't want any of this stuff. I mean, gold is nice, because you can always use it for stuff. There's a book somewhere up there that I didn't pick up, that I can pick up with this gold. Armor is hit or miss, and usually a miss. Weapon, I already have a +6/+6 whip, thank you very much. Yeah, let's go with gold. It leaves me the most options. And if I should choose to go back for that book, you know, then I can do that. I'm the only reason I'm not like uber keen on picking up that book right now is because, well, it's unidentified. So there's no saying how useless or useful it will be. Just imagine if it was a, well, hell, a duplicate of one of my current books. Or, you know, some random charm book with nothing of note. I'll tell you what I really want right now. What I really want is the ability to blink on command. That plus my, I'm not actually making use of the fire ring, right? Yeah, that plus my inherent ability, or my teleport control ring, would make me feel much more secure about this character. Even without the teleport control ring, this could have saved me a lot of resources thus far. If I had been able to blink, I wouldn't have teleported half as often. But, whatever. Bottom floor of the lair, and we've arrived. Apparently, somehow I already have a summon here. I don't remember coming down here before. Let's attempt the petrify trick on these guys again. My assessment is that petrify requires a check versus hit dice. The same way that Mephitic Cloud just doesn't work against some enemies, not because they're not vulnerable, but because it requires too much luck, because their natural resistance is too high to enchantments. I think it's the same way, and that makes this kind of a waste of a spell, because I do have alternate mechanisms for dealing with most of my problems right now. I'm not going to get rid of it. You never get rid of a spell once you've picked it unless you actively need the spell levels again. But I may eventually... Though, I guess in this situation I will attempt to petrify, because if it hits, and it did, slowing this guy down could be dramatic for me. He stops moving altogether, which leaves him free for mass whipping. There we go. Regen. Back the fuck away? Yeah, back the fuck away. We're gonna go ahead and use Petrify on the Black Mamba. Easily resists means that my odds of getting him on a repeat are low, so let's not attempt a repeat. Just back the fuck away first. I took away the Ring of Fire resist, so I don't have that advantage right now. But there we go. They're very much dead, so, you know, all my decisions were okay, if not perfect. Nope, don't petrify, just go straight for Lee's and use it on that far piece of wall. Even if I can't see all of them, there's at least one of them. Alrighty, I'm getting an army coming. I don't have any good AoE spells yet, which is a shame. I do have this one, though, and it's a reasonable one. Pretty sure that hit me. But whatever. It did take down my enemies too, I guess, and that's, at the end of the day, what I really did it for. I didn't do it so that I wouldn't die, I did it so that they would die. Let's drop current chunk, drop the Staff of Energy, and I've got a couple unread scrolls that I need to read, so let's read them now. Amnesia. Yeah, let's lose Petrify at this point. As cool as it looks to be able to petrify something and then follow it up with Lee's Deconstruction, it suffers from having too little damage if it works, and too little likelihood of working in the first place. I'll take just a solid Lee's, thank you very much. Which really does a lot of damage by the looks of it. I wonder if I can... No, I have to be able to see the tile that I'm blowing. If I blow this tile, my allies take a little bit of damage, but it's worth it. Because my allies are just undead summons that are gone the moment I clear this floor anyway. Whip your ass. There we go. Let's see what's going on now. Earth magic up to 13. Let it ride, motherfucker, let it ride. Conjurations, let's drop for the time being. It's got up to a good level, we'll just turn it off. Stealth is up to the level of all my other defensive abilities. Fighting 7, stealth 7. So let's turn it off and bring dodging up to 7 next. I'm a firm believer in, unless you're trying a specific build or have a specific reason or a significant advantage in one or the other, increasing all your defenses, because each of them plays a role in keeping you alive, so having one really good one doesn't do you any real favors compared to having multiple okay ones. You get a roll against your evade, you get a roll against your AC, and then you get a roll against your, I'm not saying this right. You get a roll against your evade, you get a roll against your AC, and all of this is contingent on them ever having noticed you in the first place with your stealth. So there's no harm in buffing all three. You know, I knew I meant to do something. I meant to do the... whatever. Necro. I'm just going to use my Necro stuffs against this guy. That should be enough to take him down. And then raise him. You were killed with necrotic energy, and you're raised with necrotic energy. Just like your mama. Let's drop some of these excess wands that I don't intend to ever make use of. The moment I get the dig spell, I'm going to stop carrying the dig wand with me, because I do intend to have dig on an earth caster. Hell, normally I have it on a non-earth caster. Can you guys just back the fuck off, please, so that I can get this kill? There you go. There's another elephant? You guys can kill that one. Nope, stop. He's weak. He's mine. Seriously can't seem to peg a freaking elephant, man. Elephants should not be this fast. Sack your corpse. Send my allies against your ass. Notice how I've stopped intentionally trying to do stupid things against the Hydras. This time I actually, when it did manage to get into melee range of me, I stood back and let my allies continue beating it up. It can chase me or it can hit them. If it does the former, then they're going to beat him up for free. If it does the latter and stops to beat them, well then I have that one square of distance and I can take 0 damage against him. and, you know, hit him for a turn. All of that, of course, is contingent on making sure that I keep my ally count up. Because, yeah, because without that, there would be nothing to tank it with. I wonder how good... This is actually way too expensive a spell to be spamming against him. Let's go ahead and actually try sandblasting him, actually. Wield the stones to make sure that I'm getting the maximum bang for my buck. There we go. And totally raise you, from the dead to be my ally. Did not want to be at melee range of that guy and had all day to peg him. I don't think any of my other spells were sufficiently high damage. Pretty sure my chunk status is bad, so let's just, yeah, let's use, there we go. Literally within 5 steps I had to eat. There have been no death yaks on this floor. I am not amused. Where the fuck are my death yaks? Recall please. Again, a recall please. That's the giant slug opening the way for me. More gold. Something blocked by fire. Do I have anything that uses fire? Nope. Let's go ahead and keep having them open the way. Yeah, this +6/+6 whip is more than enough actually to take down just basic plants. Okay, nothing of note yet. Oh, Christ, I just walked right into that blindly. Hahaha, problem solved, and now watch this. Backing off, right? I wonder what would happen if I attempt to deconstruct that wall. See, because one of two things is true. Either they're right behind that wall getting pegged, or they're not, and opening the door would have been perfectly safe. If the former, then they're getting pegged. If the latter, well, then I wouldn't be in the process of being attacked by them currently. So there's the one down. Oh, thank God. I knew that you guys would be here waiting for me. What is this? It's a boring beetle? Good. Please switch to the stronger target and take away none of my precious experience gain. Yes, at this point, I don't want to give them whole elephants. Thank you very much. That's 2. That's 3. That should be all of them. And, yeah, I totally actually need to eat this guy. Notice that I'm using Animate Skeleton instead of Butcher Corpse. That's definitely what I should have been doing more often throughout. I like how it shows the invisible chamber. I don't have what it takes to beat Elephants currently, so I'm not going to attempt to fight them. I'm just going to go upstairs. You know, we just cleared out a floor, and I just concluded that there weren't death yaks. Asshole. What do I have that I can use against him? Nothing really. Nothing that's gonna be terribly effective. Let's just not blow any more mana and wait till we can actually beat him up. That's 1. Let's just drain. That's 2. Seriously, that last bit of elephant just didn't last long enough. And the third one fled, but he fled in this direction, so let's go looking for him. There he is. Couple pains. Allies in sight. Drain. That should finish him. Yep. He's dead. I'm at 66 health. let's go ahead and put travel exclusion on this door, actually, just because I don't want to take any chances. Okay, that's actually the entirety of the lair. Still leaves all of the lair extension branches. Let's head to the swamp, I suppose. Just see, you know, if I can handle the initial doorway. Thank you, I really needed a drain target, and you were perfect for that. You can't raise dead on him? Damn, you're useless jellyfish. Okay. This is not a bad opening. Nothing attacking me, and staircases to get out. Definitely want you off water, baby. Definitely want you off water so that I can drain you. If you're on water, draining you doesn't make a lick of sense. He's still alive. He's actually right there. But I don't have any way of dealing with him, so I'm just gonna hang around. He wins the encounter. What the fart bot? I have to just stand here and drain him. There's nothing else I can do. Well, I guess I could self-heal now because my drain apparently isn't healing me fast enough despite him being off water. What the Christ is going on here? I almost want to chase him through the water, but I don't know how I can convince him to go towards land. There he is, mocking me. Useless scrolls are useless. Yeah, I do need to heal wounds right now to get back to where I was before. I think I can take him on. Because I can heal out of his confused several times. And I was actually very hopeful that I would be able to raise him, because with a couple allies, I should be able to get through a lot more. You'll notice I didn't even go for the intermediate, I went straight for full-out allies. Can't be raised as a skeleton. Well, I'm just gonna eat you because I need the food. You, I can take on. Nope, got confused. Gotta heal out of it. Start draining. And because I have an ally, I don't have to immediately simply heal out of every confuse. I can, you know, play it by ear and see which ones are critical and which ones aren't. Demonic Trident, eh? It's useful, but I got a whip that's dealing just, you know, phenomenal damage right now, so let's leave that be. Drain, drain. I'm actually losing health with these drain exchanges. Not as in the drain is costing me health, but as in I'm not dealing enough damage, getting enough heal per cast to make back the damage I take. I'm gonna drop Earth Magic actually, just leave it on Trickle, and turn back on Necromancy at the same speed, because like it or not, I'm primarily a necromantic summoner at this point with a splash of earth, and should be skilling as such. Strange disturbance, huh? Well, if it's not going to attack my guys, it is attacking my guys. Good. I'm not doing well at all, and I'm actually considering just beating a hasty retreat from here. Dispel Undead will work wonders against you guys, though. So, and notice that I wasn't draining them, but I was getting back a lot of health. That's because of Malph. Take a step. I want you to swarm him for me. Just really fucking swarm him. There you go. There should be a lot more Hydras than there are, and I don't have enough means to handle Hydras. So, just black and white, I'm not in good enough shape to be here. Ignoring the obvious fact that I'm not doing very well. No skeleton, no corpse, no body. I'm running low on mana, but these are perfect to spell undead targets. So with any luck, they should die in one cast each. Yep. Sack. Gotta do a raise undead by the water side. Nope, none of them left anything. Let's have that honeycomb and quaff a K. Continue running. Oh, it's a baby alligator. You know what they say about babies? Fuck babies. Pretty sure actually that's not what they say about babies. For the record, if I ever do become a pediatrician, I do know better, but yeah. Standing here to regen health also buys time for every ally I have to get a little bit closer. I'm picking up one of these finer techniques, and that is, don't open with drain necessarily. Open by making sure they're targeting someone else, and then drain when you're not the first guy to the fight. Cursed, cold resistance. Let's go ahead and just put back on the basics, thank you very much. That's not even cold resistance, it's just cursed. -2. There we go. An enemy who can kick my ass. That's why I always love this feat. Get me one of the lesser servants of Malph on the phone. And tell all of my allies to go kick its ass instead. Let it come focus me, because I can handle it better than anyone else. Thanks to my supreme damage shaving techniques. Pretty sure Dispel Undead doesn't work again. Oh, never mind, it's summoned. And it's on my side. Immediately dies. That's generally what I like to see. There's a swamp worm apparently. Oh, there it is. This reminds me, does Lee's rapid deconstruction work on trees? No, you have to be able to... No, it fizzles. It literally says it fizzles, so... Okay, so that was an enchant armor scroll. What a waste using it on ordinary leather, but okay. At least I know it for next time. Yeah, I would be making a bigger fuss about my allies stealing all the kills, but honestly, who cares? At least I'm not taking constant permanent health damage. Or semi-permanent health damage. I'm low on mana, so why don't you guys go ahead and win this fight. There you go. And I'll drop some giant toad flesh so I can pick up some giant toad flesh. Time to start sacking corpses again. Where's the alligator? Yeah, you know what? Why don't you guys all fight him while he's in the deep water? That's forward thinking. Idiots. Oh, Christ. He turned around. Did not see that coming. Here he is. He's still there. Of course, we're gonna corner him in the ocean, and then what? Fight? Fucking hate alligators so much. Like, there's no way I can kill this guy. If I do somehow manage to catch him in the water, he can turn around and kill everything. If I don't catch him in the water, he'll have full health in no time. Yeah, see, this is painful, being electrocuted in water. I'm gonna get out of the swamp pits. I'm making more and more stupid decisions the longer I spend here. It's only a matter of time before one of them actually ends up costing me my life. Where's the nearest exit? There? Cool. Let's go. Why is there an alligator here? Shouldn't have been an alligator here. Pretty sure I came this way before. Pretty sure there weren't smoke clouds here either last time. They must have all generated in between my last 2 trips. Drain, 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 drain. Okay, that got rid of the alligator. Will I be able to make it back in time without having to burn another heal of some kind? Yes, I was. Moral of the story, fuck the swamp. It's not impossible or anything, but it's just a pain in the neck. It's actually a very easy branch, it's just a pain in the neck is what it is. Okay, I've got to cut the video at this point.